Hello and welcome to the Gradual Report. My name's Freddie Lovejoy writes, can you make one about Jim in school? Sure, Freddie Lovejoy. I'd love joy to. Ha! That was pretty lame. I have to get better at writing jokes, otherwise I'm going to fail at this. Self-destruct!
Welcome to the Gradual Report, where we gradually report.
Gym class.
Let's recount the special moments in gym class that made us the special people we are today, shall we? We shall!
Yes, we shall.
Gym class usually starts with a bell. That's when you're herded into a crowded locker room. It is in this area that you learn about personal space, sharing, and not staring at others. Keenly important that you don't stare at the ones that are hairier than you, because they will kick your ass! This disparity in physical development will become more apparent when you get out onto the field of battle. But for now, you've got to put on the same uniform as everyone else. Giant red shorts with a bulldog and your last name on them, and a tiny blue shirt with a bulldog and your last name on them.
Our mascot was the bulldog. Ha!
Then you're forced outside by a whistle. That horrid, humiliating, humbling, and healing whistle. One blast, everyone lines up. Two blasts, and it's a warm-up run to the end of the yard and back. Then come the games. But before the game starts comes the humiliation of the selection of the teams. First, let it be known that the incredible humiliation of being picked last was never bestowed upon me, because I was lucky enough to be born with a modicum of eye and hand coordination that kept me from being the gasket of failure. That was the one kid that everyone considered a handicapped to whatever team he was a part of. That kid also inevitably wore the loner. You remember, the gigantic size gym clothes that were left in someone's locker 400 years ago to be passed down from faculty member to faculty member, until finally one day it was bestowed upon the kid who forgot his own uniform. The wretched stink of it, failure still engrossed upon its sweaty pit stains. Like a glass condom at a gay Cinderella bar, it had been searching for inevitable failure, and it's found its final resting place in the most awkward child on the field of battle. Ah, the field! That large expanse of child lawlessness, the smell of reclaimed water and aerating soil. It was here on this place that we would do battle with the bullies of the schoolyard. It was here that those abused in their own homes would displace their anger and lash out under the watchful eye of authority, where they would reclaim their lost dignities by pounding on those weaker than them. Now, I don't want to come off as a person who remembers gym class as a godless holy war of terror, where the weak are preyed upon by the abused, because it wasn't really all that bad. But it was as much a rite of passage into adulthood as anything else I've ever experienced. You learn to negotiate, to come to grips with your own physical limitations, to forge alliances with others who are stronger than you, to tiptoe across the delicate temperaments of whistleblowers and bend rules into victory. Final summation. If you're in a gym class, suit up, 'cause it's awesome. And if you're not in one, do one thing that reminds you of gym class today, if only to conquer it.